The lecture number 7 for the chapter linear inequations for the class 11th, and we are discussing the graph of linear inequation, that is the exercise 6.3. Now in question number 13, the three equations are given and one condition is given. Now this is the equation, this is the equation, this is the equation, and it is given that x and y both greater than or equal to 0, as we have done in the last question also. Now again draw the solution set, find the solution set of this. So if x0, y will be equal to 20, if y0, x will be equal to 15. Now check whether 0, 0 is the solution of this equation. Not 0 plus 0 is less than equal to 60, which is true. Now for this y greater than equal to 2x, see this line very carefully. This line is passing through the origin y, as I've already told you in the previous questions although, or in the last lectures. Now if we take y is equal to 0 or x equal to 0, y will be equal to 0. Now if we take y 0, then x will be also equal to 0. It means 0, 0 is the solution of this equation. It means the line is passing through the origin. So one of the solution you have to take other than 0. So I have taken y, x as 5, then the y will be equal to 10, and you have to find the solution set, as I've already told you, by considering them as a equation. Now check whether 1, 0 is the solution of this equation or not. Why I'm taking it 1, 0 and here 0, 0. When the graph is passing through the origin, you have to check whether 1, 0 is the solution of this equation or not 0, 0. So put x equal to 1 and y is equal to 0. So 0 greater than equal to 1 into 2, that is 0 greater than 2, it is false. Now you can draw this line directly on the graph paper, and it is given as a condition that the common shaded portion should be in the first quadrant. So mark this, taking the proper scale on the graph paper. I have taken 1 unit as 5, 1 centimeter as 5 units. So x0, y20, this point, x15, y0 is this point. Draw this line, which will be dark line because the equal sign is there, and because 0, 0 is the solution of this equation, so it will be shaded towards the origin, or the direction towards the origin. x0, y0, that is passing to the origin. x5, y10, x5, y10 will be this point. x5, y10 will be this point, and draw the line. And because 1, 0 here, 1, 0 is not the solution of this, the point I put it, it is not the solution for this, false. So it will be shaded away from this point 1, 0, away from this. And x greater than equal to 3, so x is equal to 3 is this. And draw a line parallel to y-axis, because if the line equation does not contain y coordinate, then the line is parallel to y-axis. So x is equal to 3 is the line 3, and it will be towards the right, because the solution for greater than 3, x greater than 3, will be towards the right. So see the direction of all the three lines, and the common shaded portion will be this. See the direction of each line carefully. See the direction of each line carefully. Now in question number 14, again we have three equations. 3x plus 2y less than equal to 150, and x plus 4y is less than equal to 80, and x is less than equal to 15, containing only one variable. Again it is given that x and y both greater than equal to 0, that is you have to mark the common shaded portion in the first quadrant only. X and y both greater than equal to 0 means in the first quadrant. To find the solution set of this, if I have taken x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to 75. If I have taken y is equal to 0, then x will be equal to 50. Check whether 0, 0 is the solution of this equation or not. x0, y0 less than 150, which is true. Again find the solution set of this. x0, y will be equal to 20. If we take y0, then x will be equal to 80. See the solution of this. Check 0, 0 is the solution of this or not. As usual, the 0 plus 0 less than equal to 80, which is true, and you can draw this graph directly. Now take the proper scale on the graph paper. I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 20 units, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80 on x-axis and y-axis as well. So first is x0, y75, x0, y75 somewhere here on the graph paper. You draw the graph on the graph paper. x50, y0 will be this point, and draw this line joining these 2 points, and see the direction of this. It will be towards the origin, because 0, 0 is true for this solution. x0, y20 this point, and x80, y0 is this point. Draw the line and passing through these 2 points, and it will be again see the direction towards the origin, because 0, 0 is the solution of this equation. Now x is 15. So x15 somewhere here, this is 20, x is equal to 15, and it is greater than 15 will be here, right hand side of this line, because, and this line will be parallel to y-axis because it does not contain y variable, and this we have discussed already in the previous questions also. Now see the common shaded portion. The common shaded portion of this will be this, all this. But we don't shade this portion in the fourth quadrant because it is given that x is greater than equal to y is greater than equal to 0. So the common shaded portion will be only in the first quadrant. Now in question number 15, again we have how many equations? 1, 2, 3, and again it is given that you have to shade in only the first quadrant. X is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0. So find the solution set of this. If x is 0, y will be 5. If y is 0, x will be equal to 10. And 0 plus 0 less than 10 is 0, 0 is the solution of this equation. It is true as we have done already in the previous questions. X plus y greater than equal to 1. If we take x 0, y will be 1. If we take y 0, x will be 1. So these are the two solutions for this equation. Check whether 0, 0 is the solution of this equation or not. 0 plus 0 greater than 1, which is false. 0 cannot be greater than 1. Now this equation will be passing through the origin because you can easily find if we put x equal to 0, y will be also 0. So it means this line will be passing through the origin. Now take another solution other than 0, 0. I have taken y as 2, then the x will be equal to 2. And check 1, 0 is solution of this or not. As I already do in the last question also, if the graph is passing through the origin, then you have to check whether 1, 0 is the solution of this equation or not because the line is passing through the origin. So x1, y0, so 1 minus 0 less than 0, which is false because 1 cannot be less than 0. So mark this point on the graph paper with the proper scaling. I have taken 1 centimeter as equal to 2 units. So x0, y5, so I have taken x0, y5 will be here and x10, y0 will be here. Draw the line representing by x plus 2y is equal to 10 and it will be shaded towards the origin. The second line is x0, y1, x0, y1 and x1, y0, and because 0, 0 is not the solution of this, it is false here, so it will be shaded away from the origin. And the last equation is x0, y0 and x2, y2 is this point, 2, 2. It will be passing through this and this line represents x minus y equal to 0, and because 1, 0 is not the solution of this, because I have checked 1, 0 whether the solution of this or not, because 1, 0 is not the solution of this, so it will be shaded away from this point 1, 0. Now see the common shaded portion. The common shaded portion is this for these three. But I have not shaded this portion in the second quadrant because it is given that you have to shade the common shaded portion in the first quadrant only. So this is the common shaded portion. So this is the completion of the exercise 6.3 which is containing the graphs of linear inequations. Now in question number 1, I'm starting with the miscellaneous exercise. In question number 1, you have to solve this linear inequations as you have done in exercise 1. Now we have given that 2 is less than equal to 3x minus 4 less than equal to 5. Now you separate these two inequations as 2 less than equal to 3x minus 4 and 3x minus 4 less than equal to 5. Separate them like this. Now solve this linear inequations. Take it to the left hand side, it becomes 6. X is greater than equal to 2. Now solve this. The second equation 3x minus 4 less than equal to 5. So 3x will be less than equal to 9. That is x is less than equal to 3. So the value of x is greater than equal to 2 and less than equal to 3 like this you have to put, and because it is not given which solution you have to find, it means you have to find the solution in the real numbers. So you have to find all real number from 2 to 3. So 2 to 3 closed interval is this because equal sign is there. Greater than 2, less than 3. Similarly in question number this 2, again you separate them as two inequations, this and this first, this and this second, separated by comma. Solve this. 3 minus 6x plus 12, take this 12 to the left hand side, it will become minus 6. Minus 6, change the direction, change the side of the variable, take 6x to the left hand side and 6 to the right hand side, it will become positive, so x will be less than 1. Now solve this. Minus 6x plus 12 less than equal to 12. Take to this right hand side, it will be 0. First of all, make the variable as positive by changing the side to minus 6x to the right hand side, 0 to the left hand side. So x is greater than 0. So x is greater than 0 and less than equal to 1. Equal, not there, equal is there. So for 0 we have open interval, for 1 we have closed interval. For greater than 0, less than equal to 1 is the solution of this linear inequations. Again we have this minus 3 less than equal to 4 minus 7x upon 2. 4 minus 7x upon 2 is less than equal to 18. separate them as two inequations, solve them individually. So I have taken this to the left hand side and 3 minus 3 to the right hand side, and solving it I am getting x as less than equal to 2. Here also I have taken minus 7x to the right hand side and 18 to the left hand side, and on solving I am getting x is greater than equal to minus 4. So the value of x is greater than equal to minus 4 and less than equal to 2. Combine it again as in the question. So the value of x is greater than equal to minus 4, less than equal to 2. So close interval will be there for minus 4 as well as for plus 2. Again in question number 4 we have this separated into two linear inequations. So minus 15 less than 3x minus 2 upon 5 and 3x minus 2 upon 5 less than equal to 0. Solve it individually. Taking this to the left hand side because it is positive, we can take to the cross multiply it, minus 45. Take it to the this, plus 6 minus 39, x is greater than minus 13. Solve it here, equal to 0. Plus 6 divided by 3, that is 2. X is less than equal to 2 and greater than minus 13. So minus 13 greater and less than equal to 2. So if we have open interval of the minus 13 and the close interval for 2. Again in this question number 5, minus 12 less than 4 minus 3x upon minus 5 less than equal to 2. Separated at the individual inequations like this. Minus minus it will be plus, minus minus it will be plus. Now solve it, either taking the LCM then cross multiply it. I am getting x as greater than minus 80 upon 3, and here I am getting x as less than equal to minus 10 upon 3. So for minus 10 upon 3 we have the equal sign. For minus 80 upon 3 we have no equal sign. So greater than minus 80 upon 3, less than equal to minus 10 upon 3, and write in the close interval for this and open interval for this. So this is up to question number 5 of miscellaneous exercise. We will do the remaining question in the next lecture. Thank you.